Motherfucking started.
And
Thank you, dude.
Foreskin Tim, he donated $10. He said, shout out to all my young Samus mains. So thank you, Tim. We appreciate that.
Don't read that.
What?
See what I knew better, dude. EE just,
I get
EE
it.
falls for the.
I thought he was like doing it for Tim or for.
Just stop.
My bad.
Hey, admit defeat, dude. You lost.
My bad. He typed the letter for.
Yeah, where's your apology video?
I apologize. He typed the letter. He wrote the letter for instead of. Come on, Zach. All right, I'm sorry, Zach. Zach, I'm sorry.
You fell for the oldest trick in the
Oh
book.
my God.
Shouts to the $1 donation from Jenna Tools.
Hold on, no, you just did it.
Jenna.
You just did it. You just did it. You see,
They got me.
I am not
They got
alone.
me.
They victimize us. It is
Damn.
not just me.
Life is hard being a live streamer. Life is hard. Oh. Once again, welcome and hello to dkgWELP, episode 80, goddamn one. The goddamn is in the title. It is here. It's Sunday. It is time to fucking play.
Yo,
Oh god, how's it going, Kaz?
Take the thing off.
Fucking pre-show's not happening anymore, is it?
No, it's not. It's
You
not.
can say it in a more subtle way.
quality
You can say it in a more subtle way. You don't have to bring it up.
Professional quality.
This is an
Welcome
audio
to the show.
only podcast. We're not actually worried about the video.
No, it's not. YouTube.com/drunkkidsgaming. Where I put all our cool videos.
You? Damn.
Remember when that was the thing that I was supposed to do? I was like, yo, man, I'll handle the YouTube. You handle the live streaming.
And people wonder why all the titles below aren't done.
I have.
He gave up on
not kept
YouTube
up
like
the
many
mark.
YouTubers.
Nope, never started, my dude. So yeah, there's that. No, actually, no. There's like 3 videos on there that I produced, but
I was having a
here's
good time, and now I'm just mad. Now I'm just realizing how mad I'm supposed to be.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. It was that thing where you realize the parts of production you have to take out of your own hands, and I can do everything else, right? I can make the video, I can do all that stuff. I can't edit the video. Do not let me edit videos. It's the same problem when I edit audio that I have when I edit photos. It takes me 47 years because I stand there and look at it like it's going to be the world's greatest fucking art piece. I'm fucking like Michelangelo with a fucking paintbrush. I'm just like,
When you're really Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Right. In the end, right.
I would like to see Kaz with like a
Not
giant
that.
70-inch monitor, and he's just like, "That's the guy in Pub Gun. That's the guy behind that bush right there." Yeah. Oh no, it's over there. It's the one on that treetop. Good times.
Yeah.
Today
Yeah.
we are joined by special guests. Kaz, can you introduce our guests, please?
We have joining us once again for a numerous amount of times is the one my good friend, my CS:GO buddy, PandaHacker.
Jesus Christ.
Recently survived from hurricane after hurricane after hurricane.
Oh, man. Don't even get me started
Currently
on that.
pedaling right now to get the power for his computer and light bulbs.
You don't see the feet. You're going overtime down here.
Yeah, it's a national tragedy. So,
Yeah, let's
No,
make fun
actually,
of
yes,
it.
it was. Fucking
Yeah,
piece of
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Joining us for the first time, writer and interviewer extraordinaire, Fitz. That's all I
Thank
know
you.
about
fucking
Say that.
birthday boy Fitz over here.
Yeah,
Birthday
fucking bury-
man, motherfucker. The fuck you coming at him like a fucking what is this? Ken Sierra, motherfucker. God damn, man.
You
Give the man
fucking
some
so
respect.
so for those that didn't catch the opening of the show, we're sitting here for half an hour talking about poops and fucking powdered food, and it takes Fitz till the moment I'm about to fucking say quiet down, I'm gonna hit the start button, and he's like, "Yo, it's my birthday," and I'm like, "Shit, how are we supposed to plan anything?"
I didn't know, man. You know, it's just another day to me.
Could have been a goddamn birthday
you reach a
extravaganza.
certain age. Don't act like that, Curly, because you've reached that age too, where you look at that day on the calendar and you're like, has that rolled around again?
Yeah, okay. It's for me. It's fucking.
You start looking at your phone and thank you. No, not tonight. Maybe some other night. I don't. I have other plans with other friends. No, yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you, Grandma. I didn't know you were still alive, but thank you. All right, good. Uncle who? Yeah, no, thank you for the birthday wish.
I had my 30th. My 30th I knew because everyone was like, "Yo, you're turning 30," blah blah blah, and that was my last birthday. But the one previous to 29, it was like people were like, "Yo, isn't your birthday coming up?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, it was last week." Like, oh damn, like you're right.
I never forgot my birthday like that, but
oh no, dog. I've had some day. There was a day I was at work and somebody was like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, I fucking 10 to fucking 8. That's my shift today. And they're like, "No, you don't work on your birthdays. Like, it's a company policy. You don't work on your birthday." And I'm like,
that's a fucking nice ass company, because mine says fuck you, get in the kitchen and cook.
It's my birthday.
Do you got that PTO? Did you sign up for that PTO? No, you're working on your birthday.
No, honey, it's not paid time off. You just they're like,
it's all work.
Right. But your ass best be here tomorrow.
You better hope your birthday's on a Friday because you're still coming in the morning afterwards. Yeah. Shit, you can take the day off after your birthday.
I was like, oh, should I leave?
I'm already here.
Right, like
rules a little bit.
Yo, I clocked in, dog.
Nah, 99% of the effort of me going to work is me getting my ass up in the morning and going to work. If I'm already at work, I'm like, I'm staying.
Oh yeah.
I did the hardest part. The worst is over. Like, what you got?
Don't tell me to go home. It took me 2 hours to get here.
Oh no. Like that.
You got to factor in the time that I had to roll around in bed to think if I was going to call you and tell you I wasn't showing up. All right,
shit, man.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Thank you, Fitz, for fucking being here on your birthday, bud. I've always wanted to have you on this show. Like, you've been one of my favorite.
I can't imagine why. Can't imagine.
Well, I mean, like when it comes down to it, like I mean, introduction wise, I don't know. I always forget that the majority of viewers don't actually hang out in the Discord as much as like there's the core group of people that hang out in the Discord, which is why I always insist that people should go to the Discord and get to know people, because once you're in there, and Fitz is an example of that. Like, you came in and just was like, "Hey guys, am I welcome here?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah, let's party!" And you've been like one of my favorite parts of the fucking chat since you started doing that. Like, and it was like that's how the story goes with everybody, and it's nice. But I appreciate you being here. Man.
No, I'm glad you had me on, man. It's great.
Yeah. So happy birthday. That's cool. Shit. Panda, you're safe, right? Everything's cool with
Oh yeah, I got power finally.
Bank. Okay.
Shit's all gravy.
Yeah, tell us your story. Tell us your.
Okay, look, man, I don't even want to
respond to this chick on Instagram.
The only thing I think so there was some shit that was going down, and you were like, "I bought some beans, but I can't open them," and then.
Oh yeah. Before the hurricane, I'm like, cool. You know, I went to the supermarket. They're fucking empty. Like, there's nothing there. And so I pass by and I see some like microwavable rice, and I'm like, shit, this is it. This is what I'm gonna be eating the entire hurricane. And as soon as I left, I even bragged about it in Discord. I'm like, finally got some food. Immediately realized, how the fuck am I supposed to cook microwave rice if there's no power?
And then, lo and behold, Florida lost its power.
For like almost a week.
Great job, fucko. Great job, fucko.
Just shooting on them hard kernels.
And the worst part is, like, I didn't even have like reception in my area, so there was like an entire week of just darkness. I barely got into the Discord, letting people know I was okay.
Like, so I caught a couple of those because I mean I was in and out of work and not paying attention, but I was trying to like, I was like, okay, I know we have all of these different communication means. Someone's gonna mention if someone has a problem or whatever, and we can figure it out. But like, I remember seeing like posts that were like, rode my bike to the top of a mountain. I got signal.
I got some reception, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm okay."
Because we were getting worried.
It's rough.
That's like small town anime shit that you were just like. Oh Christ!
Us as a community, we started out how we always do, and we were just like, "Well, Panda's dead. Fuck, GG, man. I guess I don't have anybody to."
You got to lean in heavy on the jokes.
We
gotta find a new
CS
person
with
to weld
anymore.
this weekend.
Yeah. Do I get a Steam account?
I don't have anybody to. Right. I was like, I just bought this fucking mission pack in Counter Strike because of fucking Panda, and now I don't have anybody to play it with.
Goddamn Hurricane!
And then, as the days went on, I was like, fuck, I actually haven't heard from Panda. I'm actually
like the real
relatively worried now.
I'm all combing through shit. I'm like, is there a check-in on Facebook going on? Is there a fucking?
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is there was a check-in on Facebook, and I had so many friends. Like when I finally got reception, there was at least 12 friends that had asked for my status, and I was just nowhere.
There are things you could do.
At least you're safe, man. You know.
Smoke signals. Learn no smoke signals, ladies and gentlemen. Learn no smoke signals.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah. Mostly every DKG kid is okay at this point, and family wise are okay, minus anyone that's in Puerto Rico. Damn.
Yeah. Shit, why am I laughing at that?
It's not, and I know it's shitty. I mean, like, I watched In the Heights last night. That's my update news. Musical by Lin-Manuel, and you know, he's Puerto Rican, I think, or at least, you know, he does fusion with a lot of.
Stop while you're ahead.
No, the music.
Make your point. I know
the musicals that he does focus on a lot of Latin music, and so you know, one of them is represented heavily in the Heights is Puerto Rico, and so at the end of it, they were like, "Yo, hope you enjoyed the show. Just so you know, Puerto Rico's got no power. The whole island is down. Like, if you could send money, it'd be cool." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, shit, that should be brought up. Like, that's happening, you know."
Yeah, no, it's a concern.
So on that note, I'm actually going to kick us into news stories because my first news story.
Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Carly's News Bag.
Now that we know we laugh a little bit here about stuff, my first news stories. I'm sorry.
It's my fault.
Is it?
It's like a knee-jerk response.
No, it's the way we treat things. Life has shit that happens, guys. Right? Like, you gotta laugh about it. So that being said, I didn't think we'd actually talk about it in the opening, so I thought I'd make a news story out of it so we could actually talk about the hurricane and stuff. But anyways, regardless, funny news story. This is reported by WGN-TV. Accidentally, the Emergency Management Agency Region 4 in Miami, Florida, tweeted out a helpful number for people to call to deal with any like emergency roof issues. They had a whole team deployed for roofing issues. If your house is like in a safe zone now at this point, out of the area, but it's, you know, the roof is busted in and open to the world, they'll send someone out and get your roof fixed. But they accidentally tweeted a number that was wrong. Instead of linking to the very helpful roofing system they set up, it was I'll just read the quote for the line you get when you call it. "Welcome to America's hottest talk line. Guys, hot ladies are waiting to talk to you. Press 1 to connect. Free now."
A lot of people press 1 to connect.
It's just like, man, fuck it. I don't got power. Got no roof. There's nothing else to do.
Might as well talk to some hot ladies.
It's fucking well.
Oh yeah, it was apparently a FEMA, I guess. I don't know. It said, Federal Emergency Management Agency. That's what I said. Region 4 office is the one that tweeted it. FEMA. I just used the whole word, not the fucking abbreviation. But yeah, regardless, that was cool. I mean, helping regardless, right? You get
yeah. Trying.
Relieve
stress.
If your phone's working and your roof ain't, at least you can talk to some hot ladies, guys.
That's the first person I call.
Just imagine one of the workers. How are you doing? Well,
my fucking roof
I don't have
is a hole.
roof. You know, it's hot as fuck. Yeah. How hot? I mean, it's 95 degrees. We have no air conditioning.
Glorious.
Can't make minute rice.
How, are you hot? You're hot. How hot? Can you cook rice?
Right.
Can I slap a bag of rice on them titties?
So if there was ever an example for what title of the show should be, that that one needs to be in the chat like almost immediately. Just gonna throw that out there.
Looking at you, live chat.
Damn, Curtis was going to do it too. All right, cool. That was my first story, Kaz. If you want to carry on, I thought I'd jump in. I'm sorry.
Right. Let me see what I got down here in the news bag. So, one of the things I always like to preference the news segment with is a little bit of an advertisement for our Discord. Join us over at the Drunk Kids Gaming Discord. If you're in the live chat, you can just do bang Discord and we'll give you a link to the Discord. If you are a follower of the podcast, it will be maybe a link in the show notes. I'm not actually sure how we're going to do that going into the future, but going over to the Discord, we have a whole slew of channels that you can join and partake in the conversation of the DKG community. But if you yourself are just a viewer and a listener of the podcast, we have a channel dedicated to the podcast where you can give us suggestions to stories that you find funny, or even opening videos that you find funny, things like that. In there is where you can post those things. I'm starting to have a fucking stroke already. I'm not even that
we've been drinking prior to the show.
But there we go. Okay. Now, my first news story for this week is it is September and the next month will be October. I know. Follow along.
Hold on. It is September, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is September. Check it out on twitch.tv September, where all subs are half off, even the $24.99.
New subs.
Off. New subs or first time subs to a channel. New subscribers or first time subscriber to a channel. So you can get that for half off over here on twitch.tv. Once again, if you are just specifically a podcast listener, I apologize for these things that don't concern you. All right, so my first news story. Speaking of October, which will, if you have been in a store, you will already see your Halloween things. Actually, what I would call a month late. Like, I've only seen stores starting to put up things now, where usually things go up like 2 months ago for Halloween.
The Halloween stuff and the Christmas stuff side to side this year.
Goddamn, dude. Usually they do the Halloween stuff and the Thanksgiving stuff next to each other. Like,
they skipping Halloween, or they skipping. They always
Christmas already.
They skip Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's the same shit. They just put fucking fall leaves everywhere, some fucking wicker baskets, a cornucopia.
The door.
But how many of y'all have fucking spirits around? Is that a company that's worldwide, or is that just local for me?
Is that the costume, the pop-up costume stuff?
Yeah, the one that like buys out every empty building in every fucking area and puts a Halloween fucking costume shop there, and it's like oh shit.
I thought you were talking about like who has ghosts in their house.
Who's got them spirits on them? Yeah. Who feels touched by the Lord?
And thank you enough, Curly. Because speaking of that, this article. Which I want to be a jumping off point, is talking about what they think will be the most popular Halloween costumes of the 2017 year.
Number one, hold on, Family Feud style. Can I go number one?
Okay.
Number one.
Wait, all right, wait, hold on. Let me scroll through this because this is what, top 10, right? All right. So you want to do number one first?
No, I was gonna say I can probably guess number one. So this is what some magazine's decision on what will be the top Halloween costumes of the year.
Mm-hmm. The top 10 Halloween costumes of the coming year.
So this October, this
current year.
So what is happening this year? There's going to be, I mean, you can throw out the easy ones. There's going to be Trump's. There's going to be Hillary Clinton's. We had all that shit happen at the top of the year. I was going to say my number one highest vote. So everyone actually, Fitz and Panda, come up with a costume that you think is going to be popular.
I already got one.
Okay. So I'm going to say my ringer, and whoever gets the highest wins on the list. The costume is The Wall.
Cool. I'm going to go.
Okay.
That's going to be fucking every goddamn bro street in America is going to be someone dressed up as the goddamn Wall.
I feel like there's going to be a resurgence of It costumes, like the fucking costume.
Yeah.
Especially because of the movie.
Yeah, I give you that. Or just a yellow jacket with the balloon. Yeah. Yeah, no, show me Harley Quinn. That's what I'm going to go with.
Harley Quinn?
That's a staple.
I'm already gonna say you might want to rethink that one because that's more last year than this year. That was definitely last year.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I don't know Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't watch the movie. One of those characters.
Them Groot trees going around.
I'm gonna post this in chat. That's the link to this current story, and I'm gonna go down their list 10-1. So number 10 is Mermaid. So mermaids are always just kind of popular with the resurgence of the Little Mermaid and all this other shit that's going on. Mermaids, unicorns, which is just like kind of the slutty costumes for those two kind of thing more than anything else. Hippies, I don't understand that one.
Are hippies back? Are hippies a thing?
I don't feel like reading the description for that one. With the upcoming remake of the movie Baywatch is on here as number 7. So you're gonna start
it's just the inflatable fucking tube
leotards.
Yeah, half of these are already leotards. Number 6, Game of Thrones.
I missed all the Game of Thrones. Yeah, everyone's back in. Oh, Hurricane Harvey's going to be a fucking costume.
For me, right? Oh yeah, Hurricane Harvey will definitely be a cop. Which for me, right? A lot of these costumes I've already overseen because if you ever go to any comic book or anime convention, they are on that shit a lot quicker than Halloween is, right? Yeah. So Wonder Woman will definitely be a really popular costume. Kigurumis are always a popular costume, but they said this year they think the giraffe Kigurumi will be super popular with all the shit that's been going on with giraffes, and I guess there's a lot of shit about giraffes going on.
Wait, inform me, because I don't know what's going on with giraffes.
Yeah, I don't know anything that's going on with giraffes.
No
idea.
A little lost.
I think a giraffe had a baby or something.
What's a giraffe?
It was in California.
What's a giraffe and a hurricane look like?
I don't know, man. Do you see the way they can bend their necks? I'm sure it's something stupid.
Oh,
poor giraffe.
Oh shit, that's woo. All right.
Pickle
moving
Rick.
on. Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Oh yeah, Pickle. Fucking anything from Rick and Morty would be super popular this year.
Yeah.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast because they just had a recent movie come out and
Emma Watson was in it.
With Emma. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna fucking say something wrong and I'm gonna get stabbed if I say something wrong.
She's a national treasure.
She's
a looker. I'll say that. All right. Number 2. Stranger Things characters.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's going to be out there.
Damn it. Yeah. And they're going to be dressed as the Ghostbusters, too.
Yeah. They're going to lean into that shit.
Yep. Oh, you get 2 costumes in one there. There you go. And then number 1, Panda was right. Pennywise the Clown.
Damn.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I see it now, That was a good movie. I like it.
Everyone but has been like, have you seen it yet? Have you seen it? I'm like, no, I don't want to see it.
So I'm biased because I live in San Diego and it's a fucking California blue state through and through. And I tell you, every goddamn club I go to, there's gonna be 6 bros thinking they're the cleverest motherfucker in the room, dressed as the goddamn wall, and fucking all trying to sidestep, look like Tetris pieces all fucking stuck together. Stupid as fuck.
That one piece of the wall trying to talk to Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yo, girl, what are you doing?
There's got to be if someone's gonna
Blake,
do the wall.
Man, we trying to go to the bar, bro. We trying to get over to the bar, dog. Come on. Yo, I'm fucking macking here, dog.
Damn.
There's got to be like, if somebody does the wall, there also has to be the pair that is like the hardworking Mexican with like a taller ladder than the wall.
I'm not looking forward to San Diego and Halloween. I'm just saying that right now. I'm not looking forward to this. It's gonna be fucking.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I see it every year. It's always like
some of the ones chat said, like Kim Jong Un, Pandas, Pickle Rick. I think any fucking Rick and Morty shit is definitely gonna be super popular this year.
I'm gonna guarantee I'm gonna see a bunch of people dressed up as John McCain. There's gonna be a bunch of people dressed up as healthcare bills. There's gonna be this is what San Diego's like, guys.
Who makes
get me out? No, they make them at home.
You know what will always be popular is fucking what was that? Oh god damn, what is that movie?
But it's very
John Wick. There's gonna be dudes dressed as John Wick.
It's not that
because they think girls are gonna be into that.
That's an easy costume.
I like the Payday costumes. Those are cool.
Yeah.
See, and then there will be the problem, right? Because there will be a dude who's a nerd and he's dressed up as a Payday character, and then some girl's gonna be like, "Oh my god, are you John Wick?" And he's gonna be like,
Isn't that Neo? Isn't it fucking?
Yeah.
It is.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Making a comeback.
So for my next story, I want to kind of poll you guys. I bring this up.
Sorry. Sorry. It just broke me. It broke me. It's terrible.
Fuck, dude. I love it.
Okay. All right.
I'm unprofessional. I'm sorry.
We'll move it on. So this I brought up because I feel like we, as the four of us here, have different opinions of their layers of like we're all technically savvy people, but we also have different values in regards to what we're okay with happening. So currently Walmart trying to one up the old Amazon. By the way, I got my Amazon groceries delivered today. My groceries included 2 bottles of vodka and a diet soda because I ain't eating food anymore. So
I can live with it.
But it was cool. Man drove to my house with liquor from a local liquor store. It was very nice. That being said, Walmart, not to be outdone, is talking about having delivery drivers from their Walmart grocery stores, vetted delivery drivers, that are going to be accessible to you if you are a person who owns smart house equipment, mainly, very specifically, a smart home front door locking system. Like you have those where you can walk up to the door and it knows your cell phone, so it opens up. So you can have the Walmart grocery delivery, the Walmart grocery delivery driver come to your house, automatically be let in, and he stocks your fridge with all of your groceries.
Nah, fuck
and
that.
then leaves your house, and your door automatically locks afterwards.
No.
I mean, it's just one up on Amazon. Maybe you're too busy to unload your groceries. You don't even want to have to get them from the front porch. Guy can come into your house, open your fridge, put all your shit inside. And
just takes like one malicious person.
But you can watch it on all your smart home equipment. You can see that he's entered the house and left the house. You can watch on your home cameras. You can talk to him through Alexa. You can.
But there's some.
Sorry, Alexa, not now.
Okay, so let's say you do
not have none of that shit.
Let's say you do have the camera, and you just see him like fucking destroying your house.
Well, I mean, you're going to be insured about it.
What can you do at that point?
You're insured, right? I mean, they have insurance for the employees.
I don't think it'd be so much to that.
I want more information.
That's
all. But that's like letting somebody into your personal environment. You know what I'm saying? That you don't know.
Well, I would normally be one who'd be okay with this. I'm open with a lot of shit because I don't know. I don't know why I am, but I am. But the feeling is definitely weird. Because, for instance, not today, but another night when I ordered alcohol to my house from Amazon Prime, which they don't actually sell alcohol, so they go to a local liquor store that they're partnered with, and they can pick from their inventory, and then they send it. They bring it. It's a courier service, basically. The man came to my door, and they always have to check ID for their own safety. They have to verify your ID, so they do a quick scan of your ID, and that goes to Amazon, and Amazon makes sure it's you, and then you're boom, 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 done. The guy couldn't get the damn thing to scan, and so he was like, "Hey, do you mind if I need some light?" He's like, "Do you mind if I come in for a moment?" And I immediately said, "No problem." And then this man was just standing in my kitchen with me, and he's trying to fucking zoom his cell phone's camera into the fucking ID, and he wasn't getting the barcode to scan right. And I'm standing there like, what do I do? My cat's looking at him weird, and no one, like, I don't know what to do because this man's is in my fucking kitchen, and I'm like,
whose man's is this?
And he's sweating because he's like, I don't want to be in this guy's fucking house, and I'm sitting there like walking in circles, like, get your fucking cell phone to work, dude, or just type it in manually, man. You know there's backups, and he didn't want to do that, and like, it's just like, and then he finally got, he's like, all right, bye, man, sorry, and he left, and I was like, that was the weirdest awkward conversation I've ever had in my life.
I mean, personally, I'd feel more comfortable with that because, like, if he does decide to try some shit, I can, like, do something. But
you're there because you're there. I mean,
yeah,
no one's gonna do some shit to your house. They're fucking on the clock. They're verified employees. Like,
you're very paranoid, Panda. I just have to say, like, I don't think the Walmart guy's gonna come fuck you up or nothing. Yeah.
No man's gonna come in your house and take your fucking microwave rice, dude. You're gonna be fine.
No, they're gonna take all this shit.
No, the Walmart is going to have it one day and just go postal and shoot up every customer. That's what it's going to be.
Open Bayou does make a good point, though. He's like, with things like Airbnb and Uber, you're always in someone's personal space. So,
yeah, I mean, I find it weird. Like, so I don't want to ever be an Uber driver because I wouldn't like people in my car, and I wouldn't open up my house to Airbnb. But that being said, I'm really happy to get into an Uber and be like, yes, thank you for driving me somewhere. I'm sweaty and drunk, and I'm in your car. Or also their Airbnb where I'm like, damn, we got 10 friends in your drunk ass house. And
still to this day, I don't remember the Uber driver, but man, I am so sorry for throwing a drunk girl in your back seat and trying and half-ass assuring you that she wasn't going to throw up in your car, dude. Like,
she's not going to throw up.
Because he was not happy.
You gotta send that.
Bro.
You gotta get that list where you can send a thank you note. There needs to be like a previous Uber list to be like, oh, that was Saturday. All right, let me send a Hallmark card to that guy's house. It's like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Man, there's just people you want, like, because I'm drunk and I just want to go sit down and then like I'm doing extra shit and he's just like, he just did the looked in the rearview mirror like, she gonna throw up? And I was like, nah, man, she's trying, dog. Come on, bro.
I'll catch it. I'll catch it if it fucking comes out.
I was in the back of this girl's Uber, and I'm super like trash at this point. Like I've got the window down, my head is like half hanging out the window, and she keeps on like looking at me in the rearview mirror. And this is the worst thing to say at the time, but I like looked up at her and I'm like, "Are you scared?"
What?
What?
Yeah, no, you need to send a Hallmark card and a Christmas card at the same fucking time.
And both of them just need to be like, I'm gonna be fine, and then just proceeded to like lay back outside the window.
I thought you were gonna say like you tried to spit some game or something, and I was like, I understand. Like you'd be like, oh, you were looking at me, girl, blah. but no, you came at her with a serial killer fucking look. Like, what are you doing, man?
My drunk brain was like, maybe she'll think I'm like worried.
You're trying to like play it off like it's funny when you're not like you're. Sorry, that's fucking going in the books.
Yo, I apologize. Yo, any Uber driver that works past 8 p.m., dogs, I apologize, dude. I am so sorry, dog. Because you were in for some shit, my dude. Like, oh.
I insisted on this Uber driver.
I next time I'm just installing something in my brain to just walk up to the because it's gonna happen again, and I'm just gonna instantly just be like, bro, I will send you a fucking Christmas card.
Well, you need to carry this shit on you. You need to carry a little fucking like business card. It's like, hi, I carry these because sometimes I get too drunk to communicate correctly. I am inebriated, but I mean well. I'm a good dude.
DKG product.
Yeah.
DKG new product. You can get this on the DKG website. Uber thank you cards for when your ass is too drunk to say thank you for giving me a lift home.
Hi.
So you don't have to say.
I may look menacing now, and also I just asked you if you're scared, but I'm not a mean person. Here are verifications in France.
You don't put that on there. This is what you put on here, right? On the card, it goes, hello, my name is blank. Please turn over. I might be utterly drunk right now, which is why I handed you this card. Do not worry. I'm in control of my facsimiles, as I was able to call an Uber. I thank you for allowing me to use your card for this service.
Yo, how big is this business card going to be?
We are don't fucking bury it right now. We are in the middle of the next big product right here. Okay, so calm down, everybody. We're gonna have this happen.
Good, dude. It's all good.
No, this is an upgrade from the original story of the SF, the social filter. You embed it in yourself, in your head. This response, if you are too drunk or you know you're gone, you can always pull the card. And if you have to pull the card, you know that you're just gonna be like, you're in charge. Here's my card. I am too drunk, but I have a backup. This card is the backup. You are now. Please help. Let me get to my destination. I promise.
Full control over me.
I promise. If I ruin anything, I will somehow make it up to you. I am a responsible adult.
How that really is going to go is I'm going to tap him on the shoulder and be like,
Right. And see that interaction, you seem like an asshole in that interaction. Then they take the card and they go, right, okay. No. I'm gonna save that one. And I'm gonna take this man home. Let's go.
For those that don't know, me and my best bro during my 20s, we had a thing called SF, and it stood short for social filter. And when any of us or anyone that knew us, and these are sacred words, you can't throw them out there willy-nilly. And you have to promise and program yourself, no matter how drunk you get, you won't throw it out there unless it's necessary. But when you see your bro acting silly, too silly for public, or going to get thrown out of a Denny's, you invoke SF. And if it ever gets invoked on you, you fucking know to shut up, stand still, keep your head up off the table, and just wait and think all your thoughts through before you make any more movements or discussions. And it saved our asses from many, many situations. But you have to treat it like it's a fucking religion. You can't just willy-nilly try to throw out SF on someone when they're trying to, like, be funny or whatever. You invoke.
What do? You just stand up and go, SF, bro.
No, SF, man. Bro. And then if you're the one, like, you hear that and you're like, shit, maybe I am too drunk. And you have to just fucking focus. You've got to focus on your head. And you embed that shit into your skull. So no matter how drunk you get, if you hear those words told to you, you check all your premises. Because you might not be of the right faculties.
Somebody should have told me that at San Antonio.
Man.
That's how we got through my 20s without fucking killing each other, like, or losing our damn minds, like or getting kicked out of bars. like, yo, that man's is coming around. He's coming around with a flashlight again. Get your head off the table. Get your head off the table, man. Get your head off the table.
Don't fall out of your chair.
Yep, it's good times.
What does SF stand for?
Social filter.
Social filter.
Yeah. It's just smart, drunken 20-year-olds. Speaking of way too drunk, I only brought this story up because I usually don't bring up, like, oh, someone got, like, crazy drunk driving, blah, 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 because that's just not nice. It's mean shit. Shit happens and fucking it's horrible and people get hurt. But this being said, I was just confused about the story. This is brought up by the New Zealand Herald. And I was just confused because I live in California where if you get a DUI, it's like $10K in fees and it's like 7 years on your record. It's some massive shit. Like, you go with like a year without a license, you got to go through an AA meeting, you got to go through a whole bunch of shit. And the posters are all over the DMV, which you spend a lot of time at anyway, so you get to read them all. So that being said, this lady from some place called Dunedin, she was due to be sentenced on her 5th drunk driving conviction. Showed up to the district court too drunk to stand.
I knew you were going there.
But I'm gonna keep reading what this all says here. She's 38 years old. She's on her 5th conviction of drunk driving. She had to be carried in by 2 people so that Judge McDonald could. I'm
sorry. What did you just say to me?
Judge John McDonald.
McDonald's will sober you up.
Could sentence her. It had been a terrible week for Carrie, the chick, because while on bail before this arraignment, she turned up to a group counseling meeting with a half a bottle of vodka that she had already down the start of it. She was meant to be sentenced on driving through someplace called the Octagon in her Toyota, and she drove through a red light intersection and then slammed into a concrete planter box. So yeah, not safe. Blah blah blah. Carry on. Keep on going. This woman was ordered to pay a $128 reparation.
That's it?
Her license will only be returned to her when the director of land transport allows it. I guess, so she just got to go talk to Jim at the land transport system. And from here on in, she's subjected to 0 alcohol license for 3 years. So she can't ever drive with any alcohol in her for 3 years. After she gets her license back after paying her $128.
How old was the lady?
Yeah,
38.
I'm living in the wrong country, bro.
38?
I mean, that's pretty weak. I think even in Miami,
The judge mentioned prison is not off the table if she continues to offend. Okay.
Oh,
this
no.
is her 5th time. Like, how many more offenses do you need?
Is this like a small town? Is that why?
It's New Zealand.
Wherever
Dunedin is.
It's New Zealand.
Yeah, it's in New Zealand. That's why I brought it up.
Like,
I was
look, man, we throw her in jail, we lose our only pharmacist.
like, if there's people out here like, I remember one of a story of a previous coworker that worked at where I worked, and they were like, yeah, man. Oh, he got dinged for his 2nd DUI, man. That's a fucking felony. Like, he's going to fucking jail for a while at least. And you're like, and I'm like, shit, that sucks. Like, fucking 5th? The 5th? Like, this reminded me. So go on.
No, I was gonna say I get it. Yeah, it happens, man. But when we're all adults, you should have the responsibility to not drink and drive.
Yeah,
you put not just your life in risk, but someone else's too.
That's the big thing, right? Like, she was going down normal streets and shit. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you really like. Yeah, you can't fuck around with in regards to society. Like, if you're a fucking actual nuisance to society, right? Like, you're possibly causing people death.
This is why I don't have a license.
Because you're DUIs? Damn.
No, I haven't got my license yet. I'm just like, just the temptation to drive, whatever. No,
so I remember, I'm not going to mention who they were, but like I was in Georgia a long time ago, and it was a family thing, and this one cousin, brother of a family extended through marriage was at the thing, and he lived there, and they were like, oh yeah, we were out there for a weekend, and we were going to go to and do a wedding on this land that was out there in Georgia that the family owned, and they were like, oh yeah, you guys can all drink, everyone have a good time, but like try to just kind of like keep it low key whenever this guy's around, because he just lost his license again for DUI, and he's going through rehab and stuff, and like just try to keep it low key. Like, he's been doing good, like he's gonna be fine. But just don't be like party, like let's chug, blah, blah, blah. Don't offer any beers or anything like that, because he's just, control. And we're like, cool, that's cool. And then the first night that we woke up the next morning, and they were like, oh, where's Marcus? Where'd he go? And they were like, oh, the sheriff of the town, and this is just because it's backwater Georgia, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
The sheriff of the town brought
thanks
this.
for talking about my state.
Is it really? No, it was really like it was out in the boons of Georgia, and this guy, and they. The sheriff brought the guy back to the house. They were like, "Hey, we found your," because they knew the dad, who of the guy, and they were like, "Yeah, he was driving down the street. He's in his pickup. He had 2 shotguns in the passenger seat and a bottle of fucking rum, and he was drunk and he was driving to some ex's house or something." And they were like, "We brought him home. We know that if we bring him into the jail, they're gonna try him, and he's gonna get put in prison for a while. So we brought him to you. We won't fucking report it." And I was like, "How is this a thing that happens?"
That's nice.
But that's smaller town, right? Like,
well, yeah, where I live though, these cops are bored as hell. They'd put your ass under the jail just because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah. I remember stories when my dad was younger, and he was like, or my grandpa actually. My grandpa was younger, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, the cops would just fucking, they follow you home, and they'll be like, all right, son, get home safely." Like, like you had too much, they'll make sure you get home. And I was like, damn, that's protect and serve, I guess. Like, there you go.
Yeah.
But you got too many of it. You ain't got no time.
Throw you in the drunk tank.
Whatever. The drunk tank's horrible. I've been thrown in the drunk tank. Wrong time, wrong place. Downtown, fucking some people are fighting. I'm like, oh shit, those people are fighting. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting handcuffed. Why? And they're like, you're drunk. And I'm like, yes, I'm drunk. I'm downtown drinking. And they're like, you're part of this fight. And I was like, I don't know anybody here. Like, bye. And I was like, oh, pick me up. It's the morning. That was horrible. That was a horrible experience. Don't ever want to get thrown in the drunk tank.
I've never been in the drunk tank, so I'm proud.
I don't. So that's the closest I've ever had to losing my rights as a citizen. It's not fun. I was just like, please, I'm a good person. They're like, you fucking in jail. And I was like, help.
You shitty human being.
Yeah, no, they're like, yeah. I was like, I gotta poop, and the toilet is right there, and there's no walls, and it's overflowing with shit. And they're like, we don't care. And I'm like, This is horrible.
I've talked about my in public fucking See, that's one of the big reasons I can't go to jail or prison, dog. I already have enough problems with pooping in a stall. You want me to fucking poop with another gentleman looking me dead in my fucking eye?
Or 25 other gentlemen looking at you in the eye in a room that's the size of my bedroom right now, and the wall is fucking shitter, and it's just covered in shit, like. And I was like, and then they brought us food.
Number one or number two.
The only food they brought us between the time of me drinking at 11 o'clock at night downtown and noon the next day when they let me out was a brown paper bag with a bologna sandwich, and I mean 2 pieces of wheat bread and a fucking slap of bologna, a big old slap of bologna, and that's it.
Nah,
and
then I believe it. I've been arrested before.
Did they give you any mustard or ketchup?
No, fuck you.
Like
no.
Any fucking...
And it's shit too, because you end up with this like hatred camaraderie with these fucking bros, because like the guys that were in there since I was in there, they were like, everyone's like fucking, no one wants to look at each other, no one wants to talk to each other, and then like one dude's fucking mouthing off because he thinks he's fucking hot shit, and then the fucking he's making enough noise, he's like, let me the fuck out of here, I want to talk to blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and fucking one of the fucking police officers comes in, he's like, what? You talking shit? Like what? All right, what? When you? Oh shit! You guys are scheduled to get out like 8 a.m. Nah, you stay until noon now. Thank this motherfucker. Peace. Closes the door and leaves. And we're like,
what?
Motherfucker! Like, god damn it! Oh, it was horrible.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
that's when everybody turns on him.
You lose your rights. You lose. I remember there was one guy that was talking shit.
See, that's what they
talking
want you to do, man.
So there was this thing where like they give you a bracelet that was like if you're just in the drunk tank or if you're actually like going to prison, and this motherfucker and everyone's in normal clothes, and then there's some people that are not in normal clothes. They got their clothes stripped off and they're in fucking like civvies and shit. Or not civvies, but fucking orange shit. And this motherfucker like
jumpers.
This guy's talking shit. This guy's talking shit all big. He'd been there the whole night with us, and then the fucking sheriff came in and he was like, "All right, what's your problem?" Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. Cool. And then they fucking cut his bracelet off and then put the other bracelet on with the other color. And then that means he was going to lock up for the night.
Shit.
And I was like, oh, like, I'm being quiet. Like,
you must have shut up and like reassessed his life.
No, prison. Fuck that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that shit, dog. I'll stick to my own fucking bullshit. And shut the fuck up. All right, so I'm gonna move on to our next news story that I have here. All right, we've all Googled shit that you know is out there in the ether now and in some search data somewhere. Google recently revealed the most Googled sex question, which is anyone.
Where's the G spot?
How do I get STDs?
Holy shit. Yes, actually both of those.
Yeah.
The most Googled one is where is the G spot? And then the second closest one is not how do I get them, but how do I get rid of STD?
Bam.
And then the close third is how to make a woman orgasm.
At least people are educating themselves.
Through Google, man. Through Google. Come on. Yeah. It's like watching a YouTube.
Hey, Google ain't gonna steer you wrong. Except for the fact that
never steered me wrong.
I feel like you Google that, right? And it has the same problem that me and Curly have talked about time and time again. There's some 12-year-old kid with a YouTube video. What's up, guys? All right, I'm going to tell you guys how to find the G-spot in my video.
They named their video number one video, 100% time G-spot found. Trade me some CSGO knives.
How do I get...
First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to turn on your computer. And then once you turn on your computer, what you can do is you can download the Google browser onto your computer. Once you have that downloaded, what you're going to do is you're going to go to a website called Pornhub. When you're on Pornhub, there you can so Pornhub has a lot of features. You're like, God, fucking kid, did you not think about the fact that if I'm watching this video, I already have fucking shit installed? Oh my god!
But so what the trouble is, it's become the number one video for whatever reason, and then you clicked it because it was the number one video, and you don't want to fucking have to deal with reading all a bunch of shit, and then it pops up, and then it's reinforcing that fucking algorithm that makes it the number one video, and you're like, how is this the number one video for the search? There are no vetted reasons in this video that it should be the fucking number one reason. It's like, how do I get my CSGO server to fucking respond to map changes when everyone leaves, but then the admin isn't there, and you get a video and it's like 35 minutes long, and it's 20 years ago, and it's some fucking 12-year-old setting up a CSGO server, and you're like, you've not addressed any of my concerns. Why are you the number one issue? How did you get here? And it's got 40,000 views, and you're like, fuck!
Kaz, the most important part of that is right towards the end. It's like, if this video gets 700 likes, I will show you how to get rid of STDs in the next video.
Yeah.
So I mean,
no, I literally found the kid who made the like trifecta of fucking like triangulation of video to video, so all his shit got views. Because it was like, I just wanted to figure out how to like fix something in like Mumble or some shit one day, and I'm like, all right, you know what, fuck it. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta sit through one of these videos. All right, I'll skip the first 2 minutes. And he's like, so once you have Mumble installed, I was like, God. I swear, okay, you know what? I'm going to sit through it. Because I can't find it anywhere else. And his title is the exact title for the thing that I need. And he's like, you're going to go into your audience? And I'm like, geez, all right, I'm going to skip a little bit more. In part 2, I'll show you the exact root of why it causes this issue. So I showed you the issue in this video. And in part 2, I'll show you. I'm like, you piece of shit.
That's how it is, though.
Now I got to look and see if you actually solved the fucking issue, you little piece of shit. Because I can't find it anywhere else on the internet. I tried Tom's Hardware, and that's from fucking 17 years ago. And they were just talking about, have you heard of this thing called Mumble? How do I install it? And then there was no responses. Thank God. Oh.
I hate what it's all the same thing as like I find like the GitHub and like there has been no commits for like 2 years, and I'm like, fuck.
Right. There's just one dude who was like, so I'm having this. Like, I hate when I find that shit on the forum, too. It's one dude who's just like, I'm having this issue. And you're like, yes, yeah, that's the same exact issue.
Let there be a response.
The same exact motherboard.
Yeah.
Like, woo! You scroll down. Is it the 826 motherboard? Yeah, it is the 826 motherboard. Yeah, here we go. All right, these dudes are having a conversation. Week later. All right, try this. Tried that. I tried that, too. Didn't work. Nope, didn't work for me either. All right, try this. Ooh, okay, I didn't try that yet. Didn't work. Come back. Didn't work for me. Okay, all right, we're making progress. You scroll down. Hasn't been a response in a year. Okay.
This has been a phenomenon that has been addressed by many people. The fact that forums like this are just these dark web forums where you Google a problem so specific that there's 1 or 2 responses, and you find these forums and you're like, fuck yes, a bastion of people in the world. And there's someone out there has gotten near this, and you're like, I'm not an idiot. Let's fucking look. And you look in there, and there's all this discussion and all this back and forth. And then when they're like, they're on the cusp of discovery, they're about to get that white whale, the forum's dead, and it's locked. And you're like, why? And I think it was XKCD that wrote a comic about this. That was like, I want to go to these dead fucking forums, and because what happens is someone solves it and then they never return. No one goes and Googles back to the problem when they fix it and writes, hey guys, check out what I figured out. Like they figured it out, and then they were like, that's it. I can go on with my life now. And you're just like, take me with you. Take me with you to the promised land. And he's like, I want to go on those forums, and I want to answer the final question to every and just bring it so that it'll just be there forever. Because there is so many times that I have gone down the rabbit hole and been like, there are 13 people in all of humanity that have ever experienced this exact set of variables to get to this situation. 2 of them are idiots. 1 of them figured it out, but then disappeared. 1 might be dead now. And you're like,
Knots nailed it on the head right now.
Never mind, guys. I figured it out. Oh, what did you do?
End of thread. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all working out. Thanks, guys.
Who is this man? I'm going to find him, and I'm going to cut his pinky toe. I'm going to cut his pinky toe with a fucking letter opener. And be like, solve that, bitch.
Oh yeah, all the
there
ones.
Are no band-aids for 12 miles, motherfucker.
They're always
it's
an archived forum that none of the actual files and the graphics are loaded anymore, and it's all just in text and it's all broken. And you're like, somehow this is on a forum.
Some weird shit where it's just like I'm trying to research a super specific problem and it looks like I'm reading emails back and forth that is just like a text web page. I have to press next to read the next email and I'm like, what is this?
That's old bulletin board shit that people that's the dark fucking areas of the internet you never want to end up.
And I'm sure Curly's experienced this because like me and Curly are the same kind of technician where we're like, I kind of know that problem. I'm gonna just Google it anyway. Fuck it. Like, and you end up on fucking Tom's Hardware every fucking time. And you're like, here we go again. Okay, all right. I'm gonna type it in. Oh look, somebody had that issue with that fucking Mobo.
I challenge any of you to go down the Google rabbit hole of trying to set up an original The Ship game server for Linux. For Linux. It is a tease because there is just one more like, oh shit, got the Linux server up webpage, and you're like, oh shit, did he? Yeah, he posted all about it. And it's like the fucking first post doesn't work. It doesn't work this way. Oh, I did this with that. Oh yeah, you gotta have this oh cool, yeah, you got that installed. All right, run this command. And it's gone. And then you find someone else's and it's like, huh, all right. Oh.
You know what I hate? I hate when I find the mirror thread, right? Where it's like you found the thread that goes and ends, and then somebody else was like, all right, so I found that thread, but nobody solved the last issue, so I'm having this problem, which was similar to one of the problems in that previous thread. Then that thread goes, and you're like, yes, fuck, yeah, this dude right here. This dude, he carried on the fucking torch, and he was like, and then he does the same fucking thing. Oh, no, I didn't figure it out. I just bought a new one. You piece of fucking trash motherfucker.
Yeah,
you gave up.
Really
I hate you.
This is going to be a theme again for this episode. I'm just realizing I'm mad again. I don't want to be mad anymore.
When Curly gets pissed.
I'm just mad again. I was perfectly happy.
Realizes he's mad.
I'm like sweating now. Like I'm mad. I'm actually mad and I don't know why. And I'm like, oh shit, this story just straight up got me mad.
Because you remember in all those times, bro. You remember,
all that pent up anger is just like bubbling into your face now.
All right, let's move. You fucking look. If you don't know how to find the G spot, it's on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just give you the. You know what? I'm not even going to do that to you. I'm going to give you the answer right here, right now. It's fucking 5 to 8 centimeters up and to the left in the vaginal wall, bro. There you go.
The coming motion.
Okay, we're all there.
Your fingers are long enough. You know, you get in there, go a little bit that way.
I'm gonna give you right I'm just gonna give you a game.
Sex tips with Kaz.
I'm gonna give you a game genie before you even have to look. You don't even have to look at the walkthrough that Panda just gave. I'm gonna give you the game genie hint. She'll tell you where it is. Let her know. Ask. Okay, it's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, that's
communicate.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared to ask, bro. Don't be scared to ask. Be like, look, all right. You know, last time I did this, it was a little bit up and to the right. No, mine's a little bit to the left. Oh shit, for real? Damn, that's interesting.
That's a smidge. A smidge.
Shit.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
There's so many of these options. I'm gonna just end with this. This liquor store that had to actually post a sign that they will no longer accept sweaty ass money.
That's the best kind of money.
Whoa!
It's really weird because like I don't know how my money gets sweaty sometimes, but I like pull out a wad of bills and I'm like, why the fuck is this wet?
Where do you pull this from though?
It's from my back pocket.
So enough of these people, enough of these store clerks at this wherever WA Australia is, had to post this sign because, especially during the summer seasons, enough people come into their store and pull out money from either under their boob in their bra, or out from in their socks.
Yeah.
Apparently, Australians like to hide money in their socks under their shoe.
No. That's an older generation thing. Is you put money in your sock. Like
But if you're
Like,
gonna walk
that's
into
not
a,
where
I mean,
people are gonna check.
that's where you put it when you're like visiting London and you want to keep the main stash of your documents safe. But when you're on your day to day going to the fucking 7-Eleven, you don't have to take off your fucking shoe and get your money out of your sweaty ass foot.
You just
Yeah, you just
act
reach
like
down
you're
and
tying
pull
your
it
shoe and then just slide it out.
But they said due to health concerns concerning health reasons, we will no longer be accepting any money that has been concealed in underwear or socks. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Pulling it out, like trying to like flick it off, like
yeah. Either tucked under the arm or under the breast. The males tend to keep it on the top of their socks.
I've seen so many women just be like, "How much is that?" Okay, hold on. Let me get my money out here.
They pull a cell
wallet.
phone.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Kayla calling me. What? I'm just in the store, girl.
I had to diagnose this lady's cell phone once, and she hands it over to me, but she like takes it out of her chest, and like the thing, it's like if you've been sweating while you're on the phone for so long, it's got like that gunk on it.
Yeah.
Look at the phone, and I'm just like, can you clean this first? It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I've had a girl that was in a store, and she's like, I don't know what's wrong with the computer. Can you talk to him? Can you talk to him? And it was pulled out of the fucking like chest, and I'm like, oh, like I don't even like it when you pull it from your pocket. I don't want that shit near my head. Like, I don't like your gross ass cell phone.
You put it on speakerphone. I can talk to them from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had this is quote unquote. I had an incident with a male customer where he actually taking his shoe off, taking his sock off afterwards, and there was money in the arch of his foot. You're gonna buy your fucking everlasting gobstopper with your fucking foot money. Yeah, it's gross.
I would love to like buy like gold bond with foot money.
Yeah. It'd be pretty meta, yeah.
Like, I need this, trust me.
Trust me, you need this as well.
The counter is gonna be like,
I don't like money in general. I went to a sandwich shop that's near me, and this old I don't actually know. This old Asian lady runs it, and she's fucking amazing. She has super cheap sandwiches, and she stands up on this little stool to like serve everyone. But this one guy, she was like doing the transaction. She's like, "Here's your sandwich," and he was like, "All right, here's your money." And she went to reach for it, and he just dropped it on the counter. And she stood there, and he turned around. He left. He didn't actually get any of this back and forth. But he went like, "Here's your money," like, and he just dropped it. And she just stood there on her little stool, and she looked at him like,
this piece of shit.
And she looked down at the money. And she looked at me, and I was like, well, it was my turn next. And she's looking at me, looking at the money, looking at the guy. He's leaving. She's like, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what he did. And she picks up the money and like she grabs a glove, like a hand glove, but like not putting her hand in the glove. She just grabs it and grabs the money with it and puts it in the fucking register. And then she starts scrubbing the counter. And she's like, fucking dirty money, fucking throwing on my counter where my sandwiches go, fucking guy. And I was like, yo, shit. Like,
yeah.
This is the same sandwich lady that was like, we don't have any of those things.
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah. Well, I went in there one day, and it was like a Wednesday, and she has like a list of sandwiches she normally makes, and she's got daily specials: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I was like, Wednesday? Oh shit, it's Wednesday, and it was fucking like some kind of like roast beef fucking thing, and I was like, that sounds amazing, and I was like, yo, I'll get the daily special, and she's like, I didn't make that today. I was like, fuck, all right, like you can't take it off the wall, take it off the damn wall, like, don't get my hopes up. Now I don't want anything but that.
I really want to meet this lady just because, like, I feel like she's the soup Nazi of sandwiches.
She's like, nah, I didn't make that. All right, oh, shit. And then I asked her for like a fucking, a pastrami sandwich. And she goes and she's like, cool, got that. I got that for you. Don't worry about it. And she goes and makes it. She takes some other orders. She's making sandwiches. She comes back and she's like, we're out of pastrami. And I was like, fuck, and god damn it. I was like, she's like, can I put roast beef? And I'm like, fuck, okay, fucking do it. Like, whatever. Like, whatever goes in there. Put some fucking turkey in that fucking pastrami. I don't give a shit. Like, I just want out of here
Call
now.
it pastrami. Give me whatever you want.
Yeah.
No, but I used to have a lady. I used to have an older lady that I worked with, and she was when you work in a retail store and she's been there so long that she only has the one job, and her job was the cash register, and that was her job.
Yeah.
But and she was the nicest old lady until you did some shit, and then she just had to come and snap at you. So if you was one of those people that like you put your money on the counter, she just looks at you and she's like,
oh yeah, because some people look at it as disrespect.
Yeah, and don't have the audacity to be like, excuse me, why haven't you completed my transaction? Because she will explain it to you. She will be like, I gave you your stuff in your hands. You better put that money in my hand or put that shit back.
Oh man, that reminds me of this my coworker who's Trinidadian, and she's notorious for that shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it. I mean, I'm happy to go back to her at this point. But yeah, I know if I ever caught ire of her, I'm done. Like that's the problem.
She ain't gonna have shit for you then.
I was in there the other day, and she was like, and I took it the wrong way, but I think she just misunderstood the way she was explaining it. But like, I'm in there. It was a Wednesday, and I mean, maybe I go in there like once a week, maybe once every month or something. And I went in there because I just discovered her, and she was like, it was a Wednesday, and she's like, don't come back tomorrow. And I was like, what? I was like, all right. And she's like, I won't be here. I was like, oh. And she's like, yeah. She's like, and I was like, there's nowhere that it says it, but she's like, yeah, I'm closed till next Thursday. Don't come back. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, you might want to put a sign up that says not going to be here until next Thursday, because people might just show up. Like, you have no internet presence whatsoever. Like please.
Yo, word of mouth, dog. Word of mouth.
Yeah. Now, what am I supposed to tell everyone on the circuit? Like,
you just go out. You just go out in the street.
Like,
yo, she not gonna be here tomorrow. Don't come in here tomorrow. She ain't gonna be here, dog.
Co-workers like, hey, you want to go to that sandwich shop? No, they're not open until Thursday.
Oh, how'd you find out? I don't fucking even know. Okay. Shit.
Heard it through the grapevine. Someone whispered in my ear.
I guess that's the way it used to work, though. Like, fucking, how do you know? I don't know. Fuck. You tweet? Did she tweet?
Yo, my mom did that shit to me the other day, right? I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to the fucking the sandwich place, the fucking cheesesteak place and get a fucking burger and a cheesesteak. Do you want something? And she's like, I think they're closed. I think somebody said they're gonna be closed this week. And I was like, the fuck you talking about? It's a Wednesday, bro. They ain't fucking closed. It's a fucking, what are you talking about? Went all the way down there. They were fucking closed. And I was like, what the fuck?
How'd she win this one?
So I had to go to the place like up the block from that one and shit. And when I came back, I was like, yeah, I got what you wanted, but like the other place was closed. And she was like, yeah, I thought they were. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I can't right now.
Just fucking did Betty call you? Did Betty tell you? Like, what the? All right. In the essence of time, we're gonna switch it over to games at this point. You cool with that, Kaz?
Do it.
Fucking 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yay! It's game time.
Hell yeah!
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
Do you hear that fucking that stereo pan at the beginning? Do you hear that fucking stereo pan?
I love Big Voice Jay, man. He's great.
Love that shit. It's so fucking good. I always get confused. I'm like, oh shit, did I do one channel? Oh no, it's good. It's good times.
Just like, oh.
Lovely. Anyways, so for those that don't know, we are here now in the game section of the show where I can't say it the right way for some reason. I ask our contestants and other hosts trivia questions that I've stolen from across the web / halfway made up on my own, and they answer them. The points don't matter. It's all just for fun, but answer as you can. Chat, you may have noticed you're now in emote-only mode. Post your favorite emotes as much as you want, and try to answer the questions as you can. There's a few that you might get with emotes. So, Some of these are hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Looking at that eggplant emoji.
Is this where we switch to Discord? Hold on.
Yeah, you go in the Discord back chat. There is a Discord back chat for those of you that want to talk to each other over the podcast and spoil things for each other, I guess, that the kids started the other day. But don't go there if you're a contestant on the show. Anyways, the first game is called Street Smarts. The answers are common phrases and proper names that contain a type of roadway. So basically, every answer that you're going to give me is going to possibly sound like it could be a real street or road or avenue or way.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. So very simply, the first clue is this icon. Oh, by the way, your name is your buzzer. I don't know how else to explain that. You buzz in by your name. So, for instance, if you wanted to buzz in Fitz, you would say Fitz or whatever you choose to go by right now. Then I would call on you and you would take the answer at that point. So, you buzz in by saying your name. Okay? Everyone's got it? It's a lot more difficult than you imagine. Mm-hmm. This iconic Green Day song appears on the album American Idiot.
Panda.
Panda.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
That is a Boulevard of Broken Dreams. The answer sounds and could be a street. Next clue. This is where Cookie Monster, Oscar, and Grouch and Elmo live.
Panda.
Panda.
Sesame Street.
That is correct.
Okay, so okay. All right.
Any of these sound like it could be a road. Or just answer the road thing gives you a hint of what it could be if you were struggling, but you can just answer the question and it would give you the right answer. Article 3 of the Constitution created the judicial branch of the U.S. government, including this panel of 9 people in black robes.
Oh, Panda.
Panda.
The Supreme Court.
Exactly. You guys get how that's a street?
I forgot that court is an actual road.
Yeah. Don't focus on the road stuff if you already know the answer, because it's gonna give it to you, unless you're wrong, and then it's gonna be wrong. This Daily Planet reporter is Superman's main love interest.
Fitz.
Fitz.
Lois Lane.
I told you the name thing was gonna be hard, isn't it? Correct. You got it. Lois Lane. The cover of this Beatles album shows the band at a crosswalk outside of the recording studio.
Fitz.
Panda.
Abbey Road.
Abbey Road. You had it, Fitz, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I knew what it was.
I'm just happy when people get the answers, like at least in their head a little bit. He is the target of many assassination attempts by Wile E. Coyote.
Fitz.
Oh, Fitz.
Roadrunner.
Yeah. Johnny Depp starred in this TV series about a young-looking police officers. Kaz.
21 Jump Street.
Damn, he knows the 21 Jump Street reference.
And we got bro, Kaz. You know I know my
Kaz
80s
got one
TV shows.
Yo, you jumped in that quick.
I know my 80s TV shows, bro.
That was pretty good. Awesome. Frank Sinatra's signature song describing how he liked to do things. Signature
Panda.
Frank's. Okay, Panda.
My Way.
My Way.
Oh, yeah.
This long-running 90s primetime soap opera spinoff was a spinoff of Beverly Hills 90210. You know this, Kaz. This is Fitz.
Kardashians. I don't really know the answer.
It's not a street. Yeah. But no, older 90s primetime soap spinoff. Kaz knows this. This is the 90s, dude. You know this is the 90s. This is just up there. This is like probably played back to back with 21 Jump Street.
Come on, Kaz.
The fuck is it called? I can't remember.
See the rise
Think about the streets. Think about streets. Oh, the Kardashians is smart. Right? I just realized that Kardashians.
I can't.
I'm sorry. Boop boop boop. Melrose Place.
Oh
my god!
2 shows I never watched. Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen some episodes.
I'm a child.
I'm not even gonna lie.
This is a Broadway musical starring the Bad News Bears puppets.
Broadway musical starring.
You guys are fucking uncouth. You guys.
Oh, hold on. On quite a
90s
few.
television, dog.
Come on. Knowledge of musicals hurts.
I don't know musicals. We've been
Neither
over
do
this
I.
time and time again. I don't do musicals, dog. That's your fucking thing, bro.
Good. Actually, someone close. Avenue Q. Come on. Come on.
No clue.
I've heard the name.
Oh, yeah. Now,
Shut up,
now-
Kaz. You love it.
Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock.
Named after swanky Manhattan thoroughfare, this candy bar has a chocolate-covered crunchy peanut butter center. Streets. Roads.
100 grand. Oh, sorry, Panda.
Panda.
Is it 100 grand?
Is that road? Road?
I mean, there's.
No.
I don't know.
Close.
Fitz.
Fitz.
Milky Way.
Close.
Oh, that's another one.
Kaz, you got a chance. 3 seconds. Sun. I mean, I honestly would probably go for Milky Way. Probably be correct, but that's not what NPR was looking for.
don't know.
Because I did say
Don't know
named after
that.
a swanky Manhattan thoroughfare. It is the Fifth Avenue.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
And your final one for the Road Street Smarts. This 1992 Boys to Men song was originally written by Babyface for the film Boomerang.
Who the fuck would know that?
There's a lot of clues in there. I would probably give it. I would give Milky Way to Fitz, to be honest. If points mattered. Boop boop boop. End of the road.
End of the road.
Oh my god. The ones I should know, I don't know.
Even born.
All right. So this next puzzle, as much fun as that was, every answer will be the name. It will be a name of ending in the letters SON. So every name ends in son, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, son. What up, son?
For instance,
Yes, son.
For instance, clue number 1. Actor who delivers the iconic line, "You can't handle the truth."
Gosh,
Oh.
I heard Kaz. I heard oh shit and from everyone else.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
There it is. This Hollywood actress reportedly does not enjoy being referred to by her nickname, ScarJo.
Panda.
Panda.
Scarlett Johansson.
That's it.
Yeah.
What were you getting ready to say?
Shut up. I said car, and I'm like, what am I saying?
Car. Former heavyweight boxing champion who appears briefly in the film Hangover, demanding his tiger
Fitz.
back.
Kaz.
Fitz.
Panda.
Floyd.
Nope.
No, I don't know. Oh,
And-
no, it's
Son.
God damn it. I know who it is. It's Mike Tyson.
There it is. He got there. He got there in time. 3 seconds. It's
I was
cool.
thinking Floyd Mayweather for some reason.
You
but
said
no.
boxing.
I
It-
wanted you to say it too. I wanted you to
Oh, I
fucking
was
sure.
so-
I was like, I was gonna
I
jump
had-
on it.
I had that McGregor, Mike Tyson, or not Mike, or Mayweather fight in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the next pay-per-view. McGregor versus Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike
Yeah.
Tyson's back. He's old. Let's go.
I was gonna get him.
This guy broke the Major League Baseball's color barrier when he joined the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1940. Panda.
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie
Yeah, that's
Robinson
it.
is indeed correct.
Kaz, what are you doing?
Call back.
You were so fast, dude. You were so fucking fast.
She achieved fame in the Harry Potter films before graduating from Brown University with a degree in English literature. Fitz.
I refuse to answer a Harry
Emma
Potter
Watson.
question.
Emma Watson. I always,
yeah.
for those that are still counting, every single game I seed one answer in the pre-show when we talk about stuff, and we talked
I was
about
just
Emma
saying,
Watson
yeah.
earlier. I will.
I was
There's always one thing I talk about in every single episode in the pre-show that is an answer in the trivia later because it's right in my mind because I'm just making these answers and I'm like, is that Emma Watson did that thing? Yeah. And your final question for the Sun. an American singer, songwriter, dancer dubbed the King of Pop?
Panda.
Panda.
Michael Jackson.
That's going to be right. Panda is taking the Suns. Feels good, man. Feels good.
Real feels good, man.
All right. Your final game show puzzler. I'm sorry in general. Every answer to the clue I'm going to give you is going to include a unit of measurement.
Oh, fuck.
Okay? Some kind of way to measure stuff.
ICUP.
Sure, if you spell them all out. So for instance, if I gave you the clue, this is your first clue. Answer when you know it. Employees of this place wear black and white referee uniforms.
Kaz. Foot Locker.
Foot Locker, indeed. Get how it works? Foot.
Yeah.
Clue number 2. This is another name for an animal shelter where stray canines are kept.
Kaz.
Oh.
I had it.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. Also, a Snoop Dogg record.
Snoop Dogg.
Third clue. National Hockey League champions take this trophy around the rink for a victory skate.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Stanley Cup.
The Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Yes. Clue number 4. This jazz artist released an album called Kind of Blue.
Fitz. I don't know. Kenny G. I really don't know.
Which part of the Kenny or G is the unit of measurement? A G? I guess G.
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know.
Anybody
G
else?
for grams. I don't know.
Kenny Graham. Boop, boop, boop. Miles Davis.
Oh. Yeah.
Come on.
Son of a...
I actually wrote that one.
I just now realized these were supposed to be units of measurement.
It's the only information I gave you about the start of this fucking thing. God damn it.
Just put that vodka down.
This comedy studio in Chicago is a launching pad for Kaz.
Laugh Factory?
Which part of that is a unit of measurement?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You could keep sipping on that one again. All right. This comedy studio in Chicago is a launching pad for Stephen Colbert and Tina Fey, among many others.
In Chicago?
Yeah. Where did the old Tina Fey and the Colbert come from out of Chicago? They get their acting chops, their comedy chops.
Kaz. The Jiggle Hut?
It's measured in 2 jiggles.
Yeah. Yo, that would be a lit-ass name for a fucking comedy club, dog. Come on down tonight and see Carlos Mencia at the Jiggle Hut, boy.
I don't know why there's like the fucking Chuckle Fuck Factory and that shit. No, Second City. Second City.
Oh.
Despite
Second City.
New
Yeah,
clue.
okay.
Despite its name, Stetson once admitted that this large piece of headwear actually only holds about 3 quarts of liquid.
Panda. 10-gallon hat.
That's the 10-gallon hat. Big old cowboy hat. Panda wears around all the time.
Yeah.
And your final clue for your final game of your final fucking... This is the last episode of dkgWELP. This is your final clue.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
David, Drew, and Nick Lachey were members of this boy band.
Kaz. 98 Degrees.
That is it. Couldn't let the birthday boy take it, did you? Had to be that guy that fucking ripped it out of his mouth.
Don't give me a fucking boy band question, homie. Like, come on, dog. Like,
Yeah, Kaz got that boy band knowledge for the win.
Don't
you
throw
know?
out Nick Lachey before I can get an answer.
don't you ever say Nick Lachey around me, dog. Tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
That's a different band, just so you know. I know it's a different
I know
band.
it.
Don't you ever
Don't.
send me those emails.
On that note, we are going
You
to...
name a 98 Degree song, motherfucker. Fuck you, chat. Because I know you're thinking it.
You plus me equals us. I know my calculus.
That sounds like it could be, but I don't know.
That was the boy band that they manufactured on MTV. Fucking, I don't remember what they were called, to be honest. Shit. All right. On that note, we are out of emote only mode, and we are moving into where you can tell Kaz where to shove it. DKG emails.
Oh shit.
When it plays.
Time for some cocktail-infused communications.
dkgWELP.
Email.
Now!
Snuck up on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Together is the name of that band. Yes, thank you from the previous sector. It was good times. No, it wasn't. It was a terrible band.
I also love, right? Just in reference, because we missed these things. Fucking Curtis is like Second City, stretching it. Second is stretching it.
It's a measurement. I mean, how many seconds does it take? How quick do you fall to the ground per second? Like, come on. It's a unit of measurement. Get out of here, Curtis. Just because you don't do fucking.
Don't touch my measurements, bro.
All right. On that note, we are going to the emails. We're looking at the emails. Anything that dkgwelp .tv, right? Sorry. Anyways, we have one from Candace, the fucking Fanakari, as far as I remember. Sent to soylentface@dkgtv.com. She says, if you could Soylent in any flavor, what flavor would you Soylent?
If you could Soylent in any flavor.
So apparently this question's for me. If you could Soylent in any flavor, what flavor would you Soylent in? I think any kind of berry is going to be great. And this is serious.
I would
raspberry or a blackberry even. Like mixing it with even a little bit in would change the flavor profile entirely.
I used to have like the bottles of Soylent.
Yes.
And I used to have the bottles of Soylent, and I would just blend it with like berries.
Yeah. A lot of people say, especially for the extra protein that a lot of people that are exercising need, just toss some peanut butter in there and blend it up.
Yeah.
Just some peanut butter. Boop. Done and done.
Okay, I got a question. When you could actually eat a meal, what meal have you thought about eating?
The only thing that's been on my mind the entire time, and this is because I haven't chewed anything. I literally haven't chewed anything since Wednesday, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but my mouth feels weird. Okay. I have wanted more than ever in my entire life to eat wings. I want wings. I want to eat the fucking wing meat off of a wing and like so bad.
Suck on that bone.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, that's what I'm going to. But I've thought about this day and night since I started this. I just want some fucking wings, man. And especially with football season starting again, like I want to eat wings. I want to drink a beer, and I want to watch football. It's just weird. She says, for everyone else though, name some real food that you like.
Sushi.
Also, fuck you, Soylent's real food.
I believe it.
That is yet to be
Did you say pussy? Is that what you said? It took me like a good 10 seconds to fucking hear.
Hey, yo, what do you want for dinner? You get your ass over here.
I'm not gonna lie, I was that guy. I still am that guy. Shit.
With like a little napkin here.
I don't know.
Serve
But
it
I
up,
want
girl.
some Daytona wings now.
Some beans?
Some Daytona wings.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, wings sound good to everyone, right? Let's all go get some fucking wings.
Yo.
Fuck it.
All right, so I've been watching Atlanta, and I really want to taste the lemon pepper wet.
Is that?
It's a wing.
It's a wing.
I was like, is that a flavor of a Jew? Lady spray some lemon pepper wet.
Oh yeah, girl, get over here, lemon pepper wet.
That lemon pepper wet, girl.
Show me that lemon pepper wet.
Next email.
Show me that. Oh, next email is no one else ever of all of you emailed, you sons of bitches. You're so lazy. Fucking hell. Scolding, scold.
Any Snapchats?
Oh shit, fucking. I got a Snapchat. Hold on. It's probably not related to the show. No, it's my coworker.
Right.
Yeah, he just put it's tostada. He brought me a picture of tostada. Some green in there. It's all avocado that's greened out.
Refresh, Curly. the email.
Oh, okay. Shit. Curly Q. Oh shit. Fuck. Not helping, Curtis. God damn.
Those are some good looking wings.
That
bro.
hurts. That hurts.
Fucking wings with some ranch.
What is this email?
Oh, some fucking blue cheese. God damn it. Ugh.
Oh no! Now you ruined it, bro. Shut
What?
the
You don't
fuck
like blue
up, dog.
cheese?
Listen to the show.
Shit.
No,
We
I
have
don't
a
like.
wing channel.
I don't like any creamy white sauce, bro. I've been over this.
Some pungent fucking blue
I don't like.
cheese.
I don't like cream cheese. I don't
Goat
like blue
cheese,
cheese.
some
I don't
fucking-
like ranch. I don't like fucking lobster bisque. I don't like any of that shit, bro. It's
We're gonna have it. We're gonna
thick,
have a fucking
like
DKG fucking wing night, and we're just gonna get a bowl, just a fucking big ass fucking bowl of wings on the table, and everyone's just gonna go to town. Let's do it.
I'm gonna bring my friend so she can eat all the celery.
Someone's got to do it.
Still to this day.
Yeah.
Still to this day, the fucking weirdest interaction I've had with a bartender.
Can I just get some fucking
Asking that
celery? The celery from the
asking that
wings?
man to bring
Everybody should
asking
tweet
that man to
early
bring
pictures
me a
of wings,
plate of
yeah.
celery.
Don't, please don't. I don't need that shit in my life. I'm just gonna have to go suck down juice.
Yeah.
All right, this is a blast, everybody. But we are officially done with the goddamn podcast. We've made it through episode 81. You did it. You thought it was gonna be hard.
One episode.
Turns out it's fucking easy.
Easy peasy.
Do
I like to thank
Oh,
our guest, Panda. If there's anywhere or any place on the internet that you would like for people to find you or anything that you do, where would it be?
Well, they finally spelled my Twitter correctly because I'm a goddamn trash monster and I like to put numbers and shit. Yeah, just find me there. Everything else is on there.
There you go. There you go. Follow the Panda on the Twitters. That's 4 and not an A. Somewhere in there.
They're in the
Where it
show
is.
notes. It'll be down there in the show notes. You guys can see all the stuff whenever I post the episode, which will be tomorrow.
And Fitz, let people know if they wanted to where they could find you on the internet and things that you might do on the internet.
you can always find me at this Twitter, or you can look up Robert Medley on Medium. And when I'm not being George R.R. Martin and actually publish an article, you can read it then.
Well done.
That's about it.
All right, man. This has been a blast. Wow, that's the wrong fucking audio file. Let's start it over, guys. Let's do it.
Start over.
Yeah, that being said,
Record a thing.
if
Let's
you've
go.
if you've enjoyed this episode or you've been enjoying these episodes, do not forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe, and all the things that are dumb about social media, but really genuinely do help the algorithms make us find more people. It helps the world. If you really genuinely enjoy this, like the show, download it, even though you already listened to it just now, and then comment on it when you get a chance. Takes a couple minutes of your time, makes me a happy fucking person. Makes Panda dance like he's dancing right now. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be back tomorrow with more games for the rest of the week, as well next week for more podcast on Sunday. Goodbye.
Bye.
That was extremely...
Diamonds.
I hit the goddamn post on that one. I was like, holy shit.